the last thing that I want to talk about is The Diary of a Showgirl, the Taylor Swift film. So I saw the film today. The film is very good. I think the film is basically just all the lyric videos back to back to back, and then she explains like the story of the song. So the Eras tour was kind of like this era, and I guess she had kind of like some throwbacks in a sense, like she reminisced on some things that happened in a particular era or like a high school memory, and she tells you that story. You get to see some of the like cinematography behind the music video, Ophelia, which she does show you in the video. You get to see it twice, so that's pretty cool. There's also, I think, like, the reason I think that this type of story is useful is because, like, I think that sometimes we skip over the controversy that Taylor Swift has gone through as an artist. Like, it has not been easy for her. And I kind of think that, like, I wouldn't say it has been easy for Beyonce either, but I think that, like, we have to remember there's like way more white people in America. Like, I feel like even while Taylor Swift was coming up, the country was more like 70% white, you know what I mean? So she had to like compete with all of those people to, like, for her to get to the top, she had to beat out like everybody else. There's only like 12% of the population that's black, so just in terms of numbers, Beyonce had like less people to like compete with to get to this. I would definitely say she's a crossover artist, but when people are talking about the social impact of Beyonce, it's a pretty black experience, whereas Taylor Swift is a very white experience, and there's just more white people in America, and that's important. But I think in terms of like what can we as black women take away from this story of Taylor Swift and the Diary of the Showgirl era, it's like her describing almost like a coming of age story. And all of these things that she's gone through, like, I think you should go see it for yourself. I don't want to, like, tell her story, but I really like the story or the song Canceled. Like, I listened to the song Canceled, and I love everything about it. She's describing how she loves a whiskey sour. I love a whiskey sour. She's talking about how she likes her friends dripped in Gucci and controversy. The whole song is just kind of awesome. She was like, you know, Did they chase you away when you were having too much fun being a boss bitch? Like, the whole thing, the song is great. It's just great. Especially as we're moving into, like, the Handmaid's Tale, right? Where, like, everyone wants to take away women's rights. And soon we won't have many. And so, like, what do you do then? Like, it's like remembering the good times. Even the freedom right now that Taylor has to even make this project, I'm not sure if that freedom will be available for the next generation. So I almost feel like we have to like soak it in as being like this moment in time where we could, and we might like look back on this as like a moment in time where we had the freedom in feminism that we won't have again, not in this country. And that is something to be respected in so many ways. There were some other songs that were great, but that, to me, that one just stood out so much because it was just like, yeah, especially if you just really go back, like, think of where we are now in terms of like pop culture and the Kardashians, and just realize that like Kim Kardashian and Taylor Swift to this day are like mortal enemies on two extremely different sides of girl world. Like, imagine Kim being your like fucking pop culture enemy. Like, that's a big shoe to fill. That's hard. Like, imagine Kanye West coming at you multiple times and you still having to like exist. Like, I don't know, like, I wouldn't want that smoke, but the project is really good. You should watch it.